Hello, citizens of YouTube. This is the Geeky Nerd here, and today we're going to be talking about and demonstrating an alternative method for the hydraulic staking. What I have here is a Rubber City Armory adjustable gas key. Have a review on kind of how this got installed, so be sure to check that out on the channel. But again, today we're looking at a alternative method as opposed to the standard hydraulic kind of pinch staking. Before I begin, though, I'd like to send a big thank you out to everyone who's liked, commented, and subscribed on the previous videos. I always appreciate it and always enjoy talking to you guys. But if you're new here to the channel, welcome. And if you enjoy this video, enjoy this type of content, please consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. Whew, with the PR out the way, let's get into it. So this is one method that just kind of in my travels across the internet I found, and seems to be fairly legit. Right now, I replaced this key with this one. So this one had about 2,000 rounds through it. This is my Saltwater Arms SW15 stainless saltwater AR. And these keys, or these screws and everything, were not staked, and they held up firing for about 2,000 rounds. So generally speaking, the staking is a nice to have, but not need to have. It's the same thing about staking your castle nut, right? It's just an extra insurance of security. But considering a lot of people like it, and myself included, I figured I might as well just show this method, since not everyone has a hydraulic staker. I've seen crazy things people try out. So with that, here's the method. Here's what you're going to need. For the staking part, you're going to need a center punch is going to be good or necessary, right? So that we don't have any things we wobble. A good size main punch. You can use something a little bit smaller than this, but this is the one I have just to kind of demonstrate it can work. A feasible hammer, and some good aim. No, just joking. Not joking. Essentially what we're going to be doing here, guys, is we're going to be going in the four corners. So as opposed to kind of punching it from the side, so I've seen people where they will take it, stake it on the side, and then kind of drive metal in. Don't necessarily like that method, since you are essentially driving metal into it, but you're not creating a lot of surface area like how the hydraulic does. But with this method, you're going one corner, two corner, three corner, four corner, basically doing that, going straight down and then driving metal in, displacing it that way, you are creating more effectively more surface area. And technically it's a lot easier to hit something straight down as opposed to on the side. These are just some El Cheapo soft jaws. I have it clamped down, but nothing too crazy. And so we're going to get into it. So we're just going to pick a corner, any corner. Keep your hand steady. You want to get kind of close to the edge, kind of in between everything, right? Line it up, scrape your finish, and then commit. And then go a second time for good measure. Okay, so we got one there. Going to do another method, and yes, this has already been torqued to 40 inch-pounds. Put another one. You want to get as close as possible, but not too close. To another one. This one in the corner are pretty easy. And this one over here. Okay, so now we have those. Consider it staked. No, just joking. So then we're going to do the same thing over here. Oh. Of course, you want to make it look nice, best you can, right? Okay. And so now we have those little clover leaves. So now we're going to take our comically oversized punch. I know someone's joking in the comments about this, but hey, you do with what you got, right? And you see, it falls into place. Just make sure each one of them has a solid grip into the metal. That way you're not going to wander around and smack your key. And of course, I'm doing all this with the RTV, oh gosh, I'm blanking on it here. The Loctite 266, still currently setting. It hasn't fully set yet. Just that way, once it does set, it isn't having any additional shock of what we're about to do this poor thing. So now you're going to take your hammer, and here I'll do it for one that you guys can probably see a bit better. Go to that one right there. And then we're just going to give it solid wax. Don't daisy it. Actually, let me move the light for you because that thing's gonna fly off. And that has displaced some metal, which is good. Oh, one whack got away from me. Of course, you want to try to keep this as straight as possible. Okay. See, pull body's not effect. One of these, smack the screw. Well, that's just fine. Well, that will make it in the edit. Just shows you kind of be a bit more cognizant than I'm trying to do here on the video, right? But yeah. And that, guys, you can see that staked it. Not the prettiest, considering that I goofed it on the one right there, but it's okay. It'll still run. Pull body's not effect. These guns are made to be abused a bit, right? But you can actually see now that the metal has been forced into the sides, effectively locking that into place. So, alternative method of how to get your gas key staked, right? So, uh, yeah, dang, I wish I didn't have the goof, but I'm still gonna publish this because Poe body's perfect, and it's good to show every bit of flaw because even though that has happened, um, I'm the only one that's gonna see it and shouldn't cause any sort of detriment. It just makes sure that one's extra strong, right? Uh, but yeah, that is the alternative gas key staking method. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you found it helpful. Hope you don't goof up like I did. But this will still run. And yeah, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Just berate me down in the comments of me goofing that one up. God, I'm really not going to let myself live that down. It's going to live on internet and infamy forever on the Geeky Nerd here. But I hope you're having a wonderful, awesome, fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you guys.